Now, I recently discovered a tool that helps you compare frame sizes in a couple of clicks, which is super handy because when you are looking at bikes, finding the right size is really hard. But this tool will help you out massively in comparing frames to make sure that you get the right frame size for you. It's really handy to compare frame sizes of different manufacturers as well, because what we normally have is lots of complicated measurements which are hard to understand. What we really want to know is this frame bigger than this frame? If it is, what measurements are bigger and how is that going to affect me as a rider? So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. So let's jump straight to it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is actually search for the website, and the website name is Geometry Geeks. Geometry Geeks. So here we go, geometrygeeks.bike. So this is a website we want, and we've got this search. Now, it's actually a really simple site to use. I've been using it because I'm actually looking for a new bike at the minute. So I'm going to use a practical example, which is me looking for my new bike. So the bike that I already have is a Giant Defy Advanced 1. So what I'm going to do is just search Giant Defy. Giant Defy. Enter. And what that's going to do is provide us with a list of all of the Giant Defy models that are on the site. So I have a Giant Defy Advanced 1, mine is from 2016, which I believe is the same as a 2015 model. So what I can do is simply click here on Defy Advanced 1, and that is going to take us through. It shows you a picture of the bike. So yes, that is the bike that I own, it is that one, it is that year. And then what we have down below, which is awesome, is actually a comparison between all of the different sizes. So in Giant we have extra small, so you can see here. We also have small, then we have medium, then we have medium large, large and extra large. This is a good place to come and just see all the sizes in one, and you can see the differences. Now this is where it gets clever. So you can select your size. So for example, my Giant is a medium. So this has 2 selected now, but I only want to select 1. So I'm just going to select 1. So now we have the one that's green is the one selected. So I have medium, which is a size 50 apparently. Now what you have on the left is all the measurements for the frame size, and stuff like reach, stack, top tube length, head tube angle, seat angle, etc, which all vary massively because like the Giant Defy, the top tube is actually sloped down. So this is going to be different in length to a bike that has a horizontal top tube. So this is a really good way to do it. So let's say for example now I want to search for another bike. So let's do that. So I'm just going to type Kinesis Crosslight and I'm going to search for that. Here we go, the Crosslight 5T disc, which is a gravel bike, which if you watch one of my previous videos is what I'm looking to get. So I'm going to click on that, and now I can see, yeah, this is the one, this is the bike. Again, always good to verify by the image that it's the right one. Nice little feature there. And I know that this is actually a 51, so I'm just going to add that here. Now this gives us all the details over here again, and you can see now that I've added this here, we've got this compare. So ready to compare. So because I selected the Giant Defy Advanced 1 before, and now I've selected this bike, I can simply click compare. Now this is where it gets clever. What you can do here is compare directly the two bikes, the frame sizes, and this is going to put it in layman's terms. You know, the reach is this much bigger or shorter. It's super easy to use. So what you want to do is either select the bike as your main bike. So for example, I have the Giant Defy already. So this is the bike I know the sizes of for me. So I want to compare that to the Kinesis Crosslight. So we can see here that the reach is 3.7mm shorter. The stack is 37mm shorter. The top tube is 9mm shorter. So we can tell from this that this bike is smaller straight away than the Giant Defy Advanced 1. Now this is good because frame sizes are never really that clear. A 50 or a 52 or 54 or 56 in one brand is not going to be the same as another brand. They're going to be different. So this is why you can come in here and you can search for a frame size of one manufacturer to the exact same size apparently of another manufacturer and actually get the correct information. So for example, I'm just going to look for a Venge, and I'm going to search for this S-Works Venge. Here we go. And let's add the 52 S-Works Venge in there. You can see another tick. Now over here we have compare 3. So we can compare more than 2 bikes. You can actually compare as many as you like. So I'm going to click compare. And now this puts that into this little comparison chart for us as well. Super handy. So let's click on the Giant again, my bike. Now we can see here that the reach is 6mm longer. The stack is 49mm longer, 5 centimeters nearly. Top tube is shorter. You can see how this can be helpful when you are looking for a new bike. It's actually really good to get real world sort of measurements and understand what's bigger and what's smaller. One other thing I would like to mention as well is you can click on any of these. So for example, if I wanted to highlight the Kinesis Cross Lite, I could click on that, and that's going to tell me that the Giant Defy is longer, 3.7mm longer, and also the Specialized S-Works 52 is 9.7mm longer. So there you go, fine people. I wanted to share this little tool with you because I found it very helpful when actually looking for my latest bike to help me choose the right frame size for me. So thanks again for watching. Until the next one, self-love and safe riding.